My father founded the business, and my mother, they both worked and created what I was very fortunate to inherit. And I had a brother, and very traditional Italian family, so my brother was going to take over the business. It wasn't a question, it wasn't an if or and, it was just the way it was going to be. And I was okay with that. And unfortunately, my brother passed away. And 2 years later, my dad passed away. And so here I am. And when I first took over, I wasn't even sure that this is what I wanted to do. And it took me a while to get over all the stumbling blocks and all that kind of stuff. But here I am, and we're growing.
Miles, how did it happen?
Well, for me, I always worked at the restaurant, even though when I was a kid, it used to be called it's called child labor now, but it used to be just, just go to work. But I always had a choice, and it wasn't until when I was a little bit older that I actually made the decision to be part of the family business, and we've been doing it, and we're growing.
Now, Dan, you didn't inherit your business, you built it, but you're building it, you told me that you were building it to last. So why did you decide to build Darkhorse into a business that lasts rather than one that you sell to the highest bidder?
Probably two reasons. The first was I grew up on a farm, third generation, actually fourth generation farm kid, and I developed an allergy to the dust on the farm, so that was out of the question for me. My cousins have now taken it over. And the interesting thing about a family business or the farming business was you always were thinking of the long term, the next generation, and so that's probably one piece of it. The second was I talked to a lot of entrepreneurs who had sold their businesses for millions of dollars, and most of them were profoundly unhappy afterwards because what do you do now? The same thing almost happened to me during the dot-com boom, where we sold our business for what turned out to be nothing. But at the time, it looked like a lot of money on paper, and this kind of terrifying thought, what do I do with my life now? I'm only in my early 20s and might be done. And so I began to realize that I really enjoy building a business and building something meaningful and building something that I enjoy working at. And so why would I get rid of that?